let's take a look at Savarkar, for example, who is now being reclaimed in a way, after having been possibly demonized by the Congress Nehruvian elite when you all were in power. Who decides who is the real Savarkar? Is the Savarkar the freedom fighter, as some would like to see him? Or is he a Hindutva-vadi leader? Is he someone who called Gaurakshaks fools and spoke out against untouchability? Or is he this iconoclastic figure who has to be only seen as an anti-Muslim leader?
My truth is a combination of all that you said, Rajdeep, because these are complex figures. They are a bit of all of that.
But the truth is, our politicians reduce them to black and white caricatures.
No, I think in all fairness, Vikram has done a good job of trying to draw in his 2 volumes, and rather hefty volumes, we've seen them, a very complex portrait in which he has been, some would say, very generous to the first half of Savarkar's life and perhaps not critical enough of the second half. But he's painted it all, it's all there. And though I haven't read every single word because that would take a year of both volumes, I have dipped into it, and it's a terrific work in terms of trying to reclaim for today's generation a person who, as you say, has only been depicted in one total caricature as this great nationalist hero, or perhaps total caricature as this craven supplicant for British mercy, who then essentially lived on a British pension for many years afterwards. And these 2 contrasting images mean that for some of us, it was very difficult to understand why Savarkar's portrait should be in Parliament at all, and that too opposite that of Mahatma Gandhi. Whereas what Vikram has depicted, particularly the early years, up to about the time that he gets sent off to the Andamans, to that cellular jail, which I have visited, and it's certainly not a salubrious place. Up to that time, he was really a hero. As somebody, I think it was Manu Pillai in his review of Vikram's book, said if like Bhagat Singh, he had been hanged instead of sent off to exile and survived, might we not be hailing him today as a hero like Bhagat Singh? It's a subsequent year, the invention of Hindutva philosophy and the bigotry he showed, the involvement in mentoring Nathuram Godse and up there, all of these things that have cast a shadow over what Savarkar represents.
No, but can you look at these figures who've traversed decades as complex figures, or do we tend to look at them as black and white figures? Even Bhagat Singh, let's be honest, Bhagat Singh was never close to anything remotely connected to Hindutva-vadi politics. And yet today,
he was a communist.
He was a communist. He was